Baby slide through in that drop top. Something by Benz looking cute. That's honest.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, we've got one last present under the tree, our final Monday Nighter of the year, between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready up.
Right out of the gates, Lance going to the air. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 4.
Lance looking to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And the Chargers first down.
On first and 10, here's Lance. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The Chargers had 12-3 now on the year, and they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Again, it's Lance. Going to look deep for Wilson. And this one is incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Now Lance going to throw. Caught by Wilson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Here's Lance. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Mecole Hardman, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on. 18 Cardinal.
Patterson to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Here's Hurts. There's Chris Olave. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Rashawn Gary, the man to bring him down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. This one left side caught by Patterson. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but
yeah,
no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got an open man. It's Olave. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Lance now on first down. Throw right side, Wilson. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. Throwing now is Lance. On the out route, he finds Hardman. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And Lance now to throw. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. Now Lance again. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll take to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Cordero Patterson, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
52 blaster.
Hands it off out of the gun. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Lance to throw for it on 4th down. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And he is going to have the Chargers first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So a bold call that this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. To throw, it's Lance. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down is Lance. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now Lance. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. Finding Hardman here over the middle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Mecole Hardman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hurts. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Hardman on the return. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
At their own 48-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. On first down, Lance being chased out left. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Lance. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Isaiah Pacheco as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Well, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Taken from about the 12. And he returns this to the 22.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Once more, they turn to Patterson. 78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Give to Patterson running to the right. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's Hurts to throw.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Lance looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Howard.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Lance now on 1st down. Down inside the 10. Touchdown!
O.J. Howard, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's Patterson again.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down.
They'll go. It's Patterson.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
They'll give it to Patterson. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Throwing is Hurts.
He's going to air one out.
And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it's second down.
Complete to McCole Hardman. Out of bounds at the 20.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Lance. Locates Hardman for another catch.
And he's got room. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Lance looks to throw again. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart in points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback in a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
They'll go again with Patterson. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Patterson running between the tackles.
And he'll be taken down at the 34.
2nd and 9.
In motion comes the tight end left.
Straight ahead, Patterson.
And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 26.
112 yards rushing for it as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. They'll run with Patterson.
They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Here's a give to Patterson.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
They'll run with Patterson.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
A handoff for Patterson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Trying to run it with Patterson.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going.
And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the 4th quarter.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Here's Lance.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
On play action, Lance. Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense, And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Pulls it in at the 13. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are